Hello, this is Jack from teachingeslonline.com. Now, if you are new here and you're watching this replay, then please like the page and also check out the description because I'm going to list lots of tools and resources that you can use to help your online teaching business. Now, if you don't know who I am, my name is Jack and I help online teachers. So I can help you become an independent online teacher. And I do this through my website, through my courses, and through Facebook video like this. So if you are here live as well, then please say hello. Just introduce yourself in the comment section. In today's class or lesson or live event, whatever you want to call it, I'm going to talk about investments that you can make in your teaching business. Okay, I'm going to talk about bootstrapping. I'm going to talk about the change of mentality that I've had. And also I'm going to talk about my new investment. Okay, and I'm going to show you that in a second. So again, if you're watching the replay, then be sure to like the page, read the description, and also comment too. I'm going to ask some questions throughout this, and if you have any questions, then just leave them below. Okay. So a few people are now joining. Please introduce yourself in the comment section if you are here live. And hopefully this stream is good and you can hear me clearly. I'm actually wearing this little microphone because I find that when you switch cameras on Facebook Live, it's really quiet when you use the front-facing camera. Okay, so when you're using that front-facing camera, it's really quiet and you can't really hear what people are saying. So that's a little tip. If you want to start using Facebook Live, get a little microphone. The audio is a lot clearer. And yeah, I'm just using the iPhone earphones at the moment. I did have an external mic, but I can't find it. I talked about this in one of my other videos and now I can't find it. Also, be sure to check out the other videos I've been making recently. I'm posting a lot on Facebook now. And follow me on Instagram. Teaching ESL Online is now on Instagram as Teaching Online. Okay, it's very simple, Teaching Online. So you can find me on Instagram for that. So, firstly, before I talk about my new investment and show you what it is, although you've probably seen it and you probably already know, I just want to talk about when you're first starting as an online teacher, the mentality that you have, and the mentality that most people have when they're first starting. Now, I'm going to tell you what mentality I had, and it is this. I bootstrapped, okay? I invested very small amounts into my teaching business at the beginning. And I remember getting my first website, I'm thinking, you know, the $5 a month was an investment. I had to think about whether I wanted to do this or not. Because at first you don't want to invest so much into something and get nothing back, you know? Because when you do that, then you're not going to feel good about it and it's going to be difficult for you to continue. A lot of people, when they first start, they see their initial failures as like a big sign to say, oh, this isn't working for me or it's not going to work for me. And we're just, you know, going off on a tangent here. But if you have the mentality of, I'm going to make this work, yes, I know there will be obstacles, but I'm going to overcome them, then you'll manage just to get through and to get to where you want to be. A lot of people, they say, you know, oh, this didn't work, I don't think online teaching works, or Facebook ads don't work, or Facebook marketing doesn't work. But it's very difficult just to get right first time, especially when you don't have any momentum. So that's why, if you're thinking about moving online, you can start with like $5, $10 a month and just start investing both money, that $5 to $10 a month, and time in building up some kind of audience. Okay, it's all about building up your audience to begin with. Okay, Arbab's here asking, can I ask you something? Of course you can. Of course you can. And if anyone has questions, please leave a comment below. Okay, and if you're just joining live, welcome. We're going to talk about my new investment and also the investments you can make as an online teacher. So the initial investment is really something like the $5 a month for hosting for your website on the basic package. And I really strongly recommend getting email marketing as well, okay? Getting some kind of email marketing software that you can use. Now, my favorite one, I'll leave a link below, is called Active Campaign. I used to use Aweber. I have tried MailChimp. I did a lot of research, and Active Campaign is fantastic, okay? I'm getting requests for accents. I can't do the Australian accent. But good to have you here, Emery. Maybe I'll do it at the end. Alexander's here. Good. Yeah, I think many of us need some motivation. Yeah, and Alexander, you know, we've talked a little bit, you know, through messages and stuff like that. And just to say, send me emails instead of Facebook messages, personal Facebook messages, because they go to my other inbox and I can't find them. You can send me messages through this page as well. But yeah, just to say, this mentality of when you're getting started, when you're building your online teaching business, it's important to know that there are going to be obstacles. But once you overcome them, then you can build momentum. You know, you're going to start building your website and think, oh, what's the plugin? Why isn't this plugin working? So many times that I build a website or go to update my website and things just don't work. And I spent so much time on, you know, doing coding and things like that. So it's kind of difficult, okay? I'm not taking accent requests right now, Emre. Mohammed, good to see you again. Thank you for being here, Mohammed. We talked quite a lot the other day, I think. So, let's go back to investments, okay? So, initial investments, a teaching website, $5 a month, active campaign, $9 a month. Start building that audience. You know, we're in an age where we can reach people very easily if we do it right. Through Facebook, through Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, those kinds of things, okay? Those things are free. Yes, you can pay for advertising, but on the whole, we can use them for free. And then we can drive people to our website and to our email marketing campaigns to build that audience over time. Now, I'm going to talk about a couple of new investments that I've made that I'm very, very happy with. And then I'll talk about this latest investment, which you already know what it is now. But one of the best investments I made was I'll just keep this camera on, to buy this iMac. It was very expensive for me at the time, but it was within budget. And the reason it is a great investment was because my MacBook was very slow. And I was trying to create courses, export videos, and it kept crashing. And I put off investing in something like this because when you have that bootstrapping mentality, okay, which is good to begin with, then you put off making these investments. You think, no, I can do it. I can get a Chromebook or I can get something like that. But what I'm trying to say here is if you invest smartly, then it's going to help you grow. Now, this might mean the $9 right now for email marketing. That's investing smartly, especially to begin with. And then as your audience grows and as you bring in income, then you can start thinking about other investments. So I made this investment when I could afford it. You know, I didn't take out a loan, I didn't do anything like that. I got this when I could afford it. It changed everything for me because I had a fast computer. I could export videos in seconds instead of my computer constantly crashing. I had lots of space on my screen so that I could easily do things like edit videos. And that's when I was able to create online courses and sell other things too. Okay, I'm just going to go back to the chat. So if you're watching the replay of this, check out the comment section and please leave me a comment as well. So Mohammed says, can you tell us a software, a program you use to produce your lessons? Yes, Mohammed, I'll leave a link underneath your comment and for everyone else in the description because I did a live Facebook lesson last week on this channel talking about the equipment I use to make videos. But I use Final Cut Pro, I have used ScreenFlow and also iMovie. And as I said last week, you have everything you need right now. You know, if you have a mobile phone, if you have a computer. You can use iMovie for free, you can use ScreenFlow for free. And as I say, iMovie for free or Windows Movie Maker for free. And I'm sure there are online video editing software programs that you can use as well. So Emery says, what was the reason you began working on these English online lessons? I fell into it. Okay, I started teaching online because I needed something. I needed income at the time, and I needed something that I could do in the US and the UK because I traveled a lot. So I just started giving conversational English lessons online. I moved to Spain to teach, and then I started to do one-to-one lessons because we moved to the place where we now live, Asheville, North Carolina, and there aren't many jobs here. So I started doing one-to-one lessons 5.5 years ago, and it's just built and built since then. Very cool. So just to go back to this computer, this was my investment. It changed everything. It really did, because I could produce things so much more quickly and I was happier working. But as I say, I built up the time and the money to invest in this at the same time. Okay. Now, let's just talk, or let me show you my new investment. Okay. So I'm 5.5 years into this now, and I have now moved into this office space. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to go over here, and I'm trying not to disturb other people too much, but I'm going to go over here so I can show you around. So this is my new office space. We have my computer here, the lights to make videos, there's a tripod somewhere as well in the corner, and then I've got a lot of space over here. Now I moved in on Monday. I'm very, very happy with it. Now, one amazing thing about it is the internet speed. I get 100 download and 100 upload, okay? If you don't know what that means, know that at home we have the fastest internet possible in this area, and that is 50 download and 3 or 5, I think, but we only get 3 upload. So this means that because of the super fast internet, I can upload videos in just a few minutes. Huge video files to YouTube. I can do live streaming like this and get really good quality video and audio. I can stream to YouTube, and this is just going to be a huge change. Now, the other reason, or the main reason why I moved into this office and decided to invest in this space was because my wife's home for the summer, my son is home as well, and it's very difficult to work at home right now. So I knew the money that I'm going to spend here is going to help me grow my teaching business over the next year or however long I'm here. I know that this is a really good investment for me. It's quite an expensive space, but for me, I know I'm going to get that back because I see it as an investment. And this has been a change of mentality for me. You know, again, I want to say, if you're first starting out, you're going to bootstrap. You're going to, get the cheap options and spend as little as possible. But once you start growing, think about changing your mentality on this. And what helped me was separating the income that my business received and then the income that I receive. Okay? So instead of thinking the money that comes into the business is mine, I'm thinking, what is the best investment I can make with this income? Okay? And I know that if I spend it wisely now, then the business is going to grow faster. Okay? If I take more money out and give it to myself, then it won't grow as fast. So that's a mentality change that I've had over the last 6 months especially. thinking about the money that comes into the business and how I can best spend this. So as you grow your teaching business or whatever you're doing, think about this. Ask yourself every 3 to 6 months, what should I do with this teaching income? Should I give it myself, if you need it obviously, or should I reinvest it into things like a new computer, an office space, a video camera, hiring someone else, advertising? And all these things, if you do it correctly and rightly, and if you do it in a smart way, they're going to help you grow your teaching business, okay? So that's the mentality that I now have. And for me, having this office, I know it's an investment. People, when I tell people the price, they say you could get a cheaper one or that's a lot of money. But for me, I know it's going to help me. I know it's going to help me grow my teaching business. So that is what, this is my new announcement. This is my new space. I am so happy to be here. So happy. It's still early. It's my first week, but so far it's been fantastic. And another thing that's really a huge benefit as well of being here is when I come into this office space, and because I'm surrounded by people who are working, I know it's work time. I know it's time to work. There are no distractions. So I kind of get that, I get switched on. I know I'm going to start working here. When I go home, this is so early and I know it's not going to be like this always, but it's a good start. But when I went home yesterday, for example, I was so excited to be home, to see my son, to see my wife, and just to be at home and just to switch off from work. When I work at home, I'm usually either in work mode or home mode, and I'm constantly switching because my son will come into my office for half an hour, we'll play, and I think, I didn't get that done, I need to go back and do something else. And then it's the evening and I'm checking Facebook, etc. It's hard to switch off. But I'm hoping to separate the two spaces, and by doing this, it's going to help me be really focused when it's time to work and to be focused on my family when I'm at home. So that's what I'm hoping for. Now, what I'm going to do, follow me on Instagram, okay? It's at Teaching Online. I just started a new Instagram account for teachers or anyone wanting to create online businesses. Now, follow me because I'm going to share more things about this office, okay, in this office space, and show you around, show you things like the balcony that we have. I'm just going to sit down. This is my Swiss ball chair. Share those kind of things. Also show you the meeting room and the kitchenette, and just the other things that this office space has. So very, very happy to be here. Mohammed says, please make sure to send us those links. I will send you those links. Also, if you want to watch that video where I talk about camera equipment, then just find it on my Facebook page. You'll find it there. Lynn says, or Nguyen says, among the many web-based e-learning platforms, which one do you recommend? So, I'm just going to read more about you. You want to have something simple but effective for communication and discussion and upload things. My favorite is Zoom. Zoom.us, okay? Zoom.us. It's the best connection. It has lots of features. You can do annotations. You can embed videos. And yeah, I just like it. It's very simple to use as well. But all you need to do is, look at the different platforms that are available and try them out. Just test them out and see what you think. Now, if you're here live, if you're watching the replay as well, then please press the like and the heart button. And also share this with anyone who is an online teacher or anyone who might start thinking about teaching online. And if you are new here, then like the page and also just introduce yourself and be sure to ask any questions that you have. Okay, so I'm going to talk a little bit now briefly about what's going to come up soon, the things I'm working on. I'm still doing my 1 video a day challenge for English learners. I'm probably I'm getting close to 3 months now. Getting very close to 3 months. And I'm excited about continuing that as long as possible. I might start doing 5 days a week or 6 days a week, just to take that pressure off for Sunday, for example. But at the moment, yeah, I'm just going to continue the 1 video a day. Also, I'm starting to think about creating a post or a video talking about Facebook marketing and talking about how to use Facebook to get more learners and students into your lessons and classes. So that's something I'm going to work on. At the moment, my process is I start to just to think about all the ideas I have for this post and what structure I want to have for it as well. And then I'll start writing down a brief, bullet points as well of everything I want to go into, and then etc. You know, actually write the post as well. And then I'm going to open up a new mini course as well for online teachers, and it's about how to create your own online course. I'm very excited about it. A few people have gone through it and they love it. Okay, it's already there, it's ready, but I just need to do the back end things. And I'm probably going to open it up for a limited time. Now, you can get access to this straight away if you are a Teach English Online course member. Go to teoc.co, teoc.co, or simply teachenglishonlinecourse.com, teachenglishonlinecourse.com. And you'll be able to join the course. There are a few ways to join. And with that, you get access to that tutorial, which I think it has 11 videos, some worksheets and a checklist as well. And you'll be able to access that tutorial, an email marketing tutorial, video marketing tutorial. There are so many tutorials, and there's the main course as well. I think there are nearly 100 video lessons in there now. And if you're starting out, go to the TEOC roadmap, because that will help you think about your goals, what you want to achieve in the short and long term, and I'll point you in the right direction. Okay, I'll say like, this is what you need to do right now, according to your goals and what you're currently doing. So be sure to check that out if you want to teach English online. And yeah, leave any questions you have below this video. I'm going to come back later and answer those questions for you. And also, I'm going to leave links and resources in the description of this video too. So thank you very much for watching. Please share it with anyone who would find it useful. And I'm going to go live again here next week. So be sure to click live notifications wherever they are. Speak to you all soon.